And what we see especially in the UK, but also in the Netherlands, that they do activities that are maybe not necessarily within their remit, but which could be considered CSR or not. That's something that we've had questions about. How can we fund those kind of activities? But we also see, especially I've heard from a few corporations in the Netherlands, that they have less money for those activities because there is less money available. Also, this typical Dutch environment where there are a few restrictions and the government is tightening on not housing activities. Yes, exactly. There's a special tax in the Netherlands which really limits their ability to invest in things that are not purely housing. And actually, there is often, and I think what Sue said is there is often a rationale to do these things. And I've spoken to a few associations in the UK, and they said, well, to be honest, our view is also that we should do this, but actually the value of our houses increases if we make the area nicer. And also, if we help these tenants through some sort of scheme to get into jobs, they can pay their rent better. So the thing that I'm actually quite interested in is in what the actual benefit is of doing these things. For example, there's a group of 15 housing associations in London who are looking at how many people they've got into employment and what is actually the benefit to government of getting these people into employment. And the same is happening in Malmo as well. There's also Malmo City is looking at can they qualify how many people, if they get so many people in employment, what would that save the government? Or in this case it would be government because they would be paying their unemployment benefits otherwise. And in that way, if you can quantify that saving, then that might be another source of funding, or you could make it clearer, or what the increase is in the uplift of the area of the houses. Mm-hmm. Then you can create another financial tool, or it can be interesting, or you can look at more sophisticated things like social impact bonds, where the government pays on the basis of results that are achieved. So those are the kind of things, and we're in a very early stage of looking at this kind of things, and how can we maybe use European money also to get this kind of activity going and to make sure this continues to happen.